Cthulhu. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Going to be reviewing a big beer tonight from the Sawdust City Brewing Company. Of course, this is their Blood of Cthulhu. It's an Imperial Stout. It was aged a year, released back in Halloween. But I just picked this bottle up this week, so it's got, what, an extra 3 months? So we're looking at about 16 months aged in barrel. Imperial Stout, 9.5%. So I'm going to say that it's this guy here, their Long Dark Voyage, which is also 9.5, age for that period of time. They also mentioned they throw in tart cherries, raspberries, cranberries, so very sour, tart kind of dark red fruits, which is up my alley. Love raspberries. I had their previous, I think it was their skinny dipping stout, but they barrel aged in red wine barrels and threw in a bunch of raspberries. That was their 1606. Reviewed that guy. It was a great stout. But again, low ABV. It was like 5.7 in that kind of range. This is Imperial Stout, so again, 9.5%. The chocolate, the roasty, the malt flavors, I think they're really going to pop. The 1606 was kind of, the stout characteristics were actually overshadowed by the vinous and the fruit characteristics. I'm going to assume with the bigger flavors since Imperial Stout, we're really going to balance that out. This is one of the reasons why Sawdust City, man, they're one of my top 3 breweries in the province. They're continually putting out awesome beers, big beers. Every month I go there, there's like a handful of new offerings, and this is one of my favorites. So, without further ado, let's crack it open. Bit of smoke on the bottle. Oh yeah, that's a rich dessert beer smell. So Cthulhu, for those of you that don't know, that's obviously from the Cthulhu mythos from H.P. Lovecraft. One of my favorite authors, especially his short stories. He's all about the cosmic horror. And the old ones, look up Cthulhu, great story. Alright, what do we have? We have a stout. Very black, dark as the darkest night. The head, it's looking like a mocha tan kind of head. I've seen darker head on stouts, but looking very appealing. Decent bit of lacing going on. High malt bill really sticking to the glass. Smell, let's see what we have. Just got some on my nose. Oh yeah. Again, I've had this once before, so I know what I'm getting into. Very rich. Big flavors, big coffee, big chocolate. I'm glad that the stout characteristics are really punching through above the barrel, which is what I would expect out of a big beer like an Imperial Stout. Chocolate, malt, roast. Yeah, you are getting a bit, like a very small fraction of kind of the fruit tartness on the end. But again, aroma can be deceiving. I'm going to assume it's going to really punch through on the taste. Let's go in for a taste, guys. Cheers. Wow. Oh, I missed that beer. Tart. You do get the tart from the sour cherries. I'm getting big black coffee notes. If you guys drink your coffee black, that real acrid bitterness, getting that at the back of the throat. But it's well balanced. It rolls over. You're just getting that kind of malt sweetness, and it ends in a tart. The cherries, like they really kick in the end. Getting a bit, like a very faint smidge of raspberries. It's almost like when you bite down the seeds in a raspberry, that little intense flavor. I'm getting that right in the background. Cranberries, I'm going to say that's really blended in with the tart cherries. 9.5%. Could have fooled me. I mean, like, this is drinking easy. It's drinking just like their skinny dipping. It's got a heavier body than their regular stout. But if you told me that was 6.5%, I would have believed you. It goes down real easy. It's a dangerous beer. my kind of beer. Big on stouts, big on Imperial stouts. I enjoy my bourbon barrel aged stouts. But I really enjoy this kind of like tannic sour notes that they're either red wine barrels or red fruits like the cherries, raspberries. I really like what they contribute to the Imperial Stout base. Yeah, I've been having a lot of big stouts lately. Been drinking a lot of this over the holidays. The Kentucky Bastard from Nickelbrook, and my personal favorite, Innocentes Until Proven Guilty. Great bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stouts. Love them, but sometimes I find like they're higher ABV. These guys are in like the 12% range. Sometimes I want to break from the whole bourbon or rum barrel aged Imperials. This here with the fruit characteristics like that's an awesome change. I find it's a lot easier to drink. Like I can put down, I want to say I can put down a 6-pack of these in a night, but who knows? They just feel like they go down smoother. Not as much alcohol astringency. Every sip makes you craving more. Yeah, Sawdust. I honestly don't think I've had a bad beer from Sawdust City. Like nothing below a 7. Hoping to review many more of their offerings. This one here, it's one of their best. I'm gonna give Blood of Cthulhu. I'm gonna give it 9.75 out of 10. This is one of the best beers I've had. Proud that it's brewed locally here in Ontario, not too far from home. Cheers, guys. Check it out. It's from the brewery, and I believe Bar Hop sells it as well. This one's worth checking out. Cheers. Oh, so good.